Welcome to NBA Basketball. This is 2K Sports bringing it to you live. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's the Miami Heat facing off against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that's a wrap for me here in the studio. Now let's send you out to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. I'll see you again at halftime.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Now here is Hardaway. The pass to Walters. Six on the shot clock. And stolen by Murray. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Knight. And there's the rejection. And here comes the break. Here's Walters. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. And back to the Heat in their play on the road. 29 wins for them as the visiting side. And that was in another category compared to every other team in the league. Steve, nobody else really even came close.
No, nobody did. And I'll tell you what, when they went on their huge winning streak, it wasn't like they did it all at home. In fact, 13 of those 27 games during their winning streak were on the road, and that's not easy to do.
That's good from Walters.
You know, the Cavs have been very mindful of remaining flexible in terms of the salary cap, and when you do this, you set yourself up to perhaps make a big splash in free agency at some point, and you know what's coming. They might have a chance to re-sign LeBron in 2014 with how their books look.
Both free throws good from Walters. And that had been the rumor for a while. The Cavaliers looking to maybe mend some bridges and bring LeBron back in the mix when he gets free agency next year. Their books are certainly in order for it, Steve, and it might happen.
Hey, you never know. I mean, nobody expected LeBron to leave in the first place, so why not give yourself an opportunity? You are in his backyard in terms of LeBron's hometown, so I like what the Cavs have done. They've added young talent, but they've maintained flexibility just in case.
Miami with the ball. Outside Hardaway. ABC. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. ABC's got 5 points so far.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
Knight for three. Miami grabs the miss. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Mashburn, he's covered by Murray, and the shot is good. Here is Knight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Shot to stop the run. Good on the jump shot.
Well, it took a while, but somebody finally got a shot to go.
You know, I was starting to get a little concerned for them. I mean, it hadn't been pretty to this point.
Pass to Walters.
I got here.
Here's Mashburn. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all three from the field.
The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
ABC passes to Hardaway. Here's ABC. He's guarded by Knight. They get the rebound. Cottrell, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, he won that battle, and in general, they're winning most of the battles tonight.
Well, those are some very easy points if you can get them.
Well, and like Clark said, they have been getting them, not necessarily all on putback dunks, but a lot of second chance opportunities.
Here is Knight. The Heat getting the bucket. He tries for 3. They get it back.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's going wrong with him this quarter. He's really falling off. Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Warnings checked in for the Heat. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Here's Person, defended by Walters. The dish to Knight. Passes it to Murray. Lock at 6. Here's to Clark, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
You know, we didn't see too many plays like that when they were digging this hole for themselves.
No, maybe they'll start Clark making up for it now.
Well, it's all about effort and energy and anticipation, and they're finally getting some of that.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Inside. Kicks to Knight. The pass to Murray. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Kevin, he does a great job of moving without the ball, and he gets a lot of good looks because of that movement. And as long as his teammates are setting screens and looking for him, he can be lethal from the outside.
And that is the key, Steve, but his release in those catch-and-shoot moments is also terrific.
That's good for Murray. The Heat making a switch here. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Well, what a series it was in the finals a year ago. Such great basketball. 2 teams that like to play up tempo. And I'll tell you, the Spurs had Miami. They had the series in the bag. They were 1 play away from wrapping it up in Game 6, but the miracle comeback from the Heat that led to the Game 7 victory and another title for the Miami Heat.
Here's Brown. Boom, he jams it straight down.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
here is Knight. Back to Kemp. He kicks to Knight. All alone. Misses off the right iron. Clark, it was interesting because the games themselves weren't particularly close through the first half of the series, but things started to get really tight when they left San Antonio after Game 5.
How about that, Kevin? You talk about things tightening up. We had a game for the ages in Game 6. 28.6 seconds to go. The Spurs +5. Miami needed a miracle, and they found it in the form of timely three-point shooting and got some help from the San Antonio Spurs missing some free throws.
The Game 6 was about as intense an NBA game as you'll ever see.
Oh, it was off the chart. Absolutely fantastic.
Had the space there, but it's offline.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
Now, here is Knight. For the three. Can't get it to go.
Boy, he has been struggling mightily in this quarter, guys.
True. He really seems to have tightened up a bit for whatever reason. He looks tight.
And the shot is good.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
Now their offense continues to click.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Timeout called, Cleveland. At this point of the game, always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well. All three of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question.
Right.
I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. And look at Steve. He has the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
And so here is Miami after the made shot from Bryant. And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul. 1:27 left to play here in the first. Here's Mourning, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
Here is Boykins. Pass to Person. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yep, I thought so too, Clark.
Marley, no good.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. He passes to Bowen. Offline with his three. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's Person. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Person's got 5.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Feeds it to Mourning. 6 to shoot. Here's Leonard. Again, the miss by the Heat.
This guy's a good three-point shooter, but that was probably...
Wow!
Oh, a miracle heave to finish.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And right from the start, guys, it's apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Now Boykins, pass to Person, off the pick. Can't hit.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent, the result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Buford with it. Puts it up from 15. That's good. And the Heat lead by 6.
Now you got to love the footwork. How about that turnaround?
The Cavaliers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Here's Person. Wide open. A nice shot by Boykins. Here's Buford. Second quarter basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Pass to Strickland. Backing in. He dishes it to Buford. From deep three-point range, Cavaliers with the rebound. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And the Heat making a change here. The Cavaliers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And you look at the numbers from a year ago, guys, this is a club that hit about 75% of its free throws.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
The defense playing way too soft there, guys. He's just getting right to the rim.
Now Boykins, rejected by Marley. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Leonard, and the Heat get another bucket right there. Here is Boykins. Here's Person. He feeds it to Boykins. It's blocked. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the paint. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
The Heat have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. The first free throw is good. Hardaway's checked in for Miami. And he can't hit the second. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Person kicks to Boykins. The pass to Murray. From the corner, Green for 2 points.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Hardaway kicks to Marley. Back to Hardaway, and stolen by Murray. Now Boykins, pass to Person. No one near him. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Boykins. Boykins has got 3 assists in the game. Outside Hardaway. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Weatherspoon. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. The Heat making a switch here. Brown's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Now, here is Knight. Murray, the pass tonight from deep. The shot will not go. And Miami shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Hardaway kicks to Brown. Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Releases from 15. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Back tonight. And it's Miami with the rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
Hardaway for 3. And that one's good. Hardaway has got 9.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. They gave him a wide open look there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Heat leading by 6. Marley with it. Now guarded by Boykins. And here's Marley. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Hardaway against Knight. Shot off the pick. And it's Hardaway again missing. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Marley dishes to Brown. Gets it to go. And it's an 8-point Heat lead. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Timeout called. Cleveland.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side.
And the Heat making a change here. Knight passes to Boykins. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Kemp. It's good. Assisting on the play was Boykins. Boykins has got 4 assists in the game. Miami leading by 6. The feed to Hardaway. Pass to Bowen. Back to Hardaway. Here's Mashburn. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. The Cavaliers trail by 8. .130 left here in the second. Here's Murray. Dishes to Kemp. 6 to shoot. He passes to Murray. Bank shot, no good.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
Gets the bucket. Mashburn's got 4 points in the quarter. Knight with it. Here's the screen. The dish to Kemp. Brown on him. Knight for 3. Gets it to go. Knight's got 5 now.
He had to wait for a while, all the way until now, but he's finally got his first three-pointer of the game.
Mashburn, he's covered by Murray. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Boykins kicks to Kemp, feeds it to Boykins. Back to Kemp. Brown's there. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Well, I tell you what, that is a lot harder than it appears. You got to get your body angled just right to shield you from the defense.
That one misses for Kemp. Passes to Walters. Kemp with the steal. Here's Knight. No good. And so that brings the first half to a close. Heat out front. They're up by 7. And join us right back here after the break.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And it's halftime. I'm Damon Bruce. An excellent game going up.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
The busy streets of Los Angeles, lighting up the night sky as we continue. The Cavaliers trail by 7. And there's the pass to Murray. Shot is off. And the Heat going the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
Yeah, and guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
There's the pick. Rebound by the Heat.
Great look, disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Here's ABC. Back to Hardaway. Releases. And it's Miami with another. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Now Knight. 5 points in the game. Off target with the open look.
Changing sides didn't seem to help them at all, huh, guys? They've missed their first 3 shots in the third quarter.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Mashburn's got 4 this quarter.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Pass to Person. And it's blocked by Hardaway.
You know, sometimes rest can do more harm than good. It certainly looks that way for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to find the bottom of the net.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Murray, the pass to Person. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Person at the line for 1.
That free throw good from Person. The Heat leading by 10. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Mashburn, he's covered by Murray. Tries to keep it alive. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Person. Here's to Clerk. And it's Miami with the rebound. Mashburn's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hardaway for 3. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. The Cavaliers trail by 10. There's the pick. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Now, tough call there on that illegal screen.
He didn't look set to me, Steve. I thought that was a good call.
Morning's checked in for Miami. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Hardaway against Knight. Tries it from 19. Here's Strickland. And the shot is good. And the Heat lead by 12.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Passes it to Murray. Back to Knight. Jacks up a 3. That's good. Knight's got 8 points. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Now here is Hardaway. 11 points in the game. He passes it to Walters. Kicks to Morning. 6 on the shot clock. Mashburn. He's covered by Murray. Person against Hardaway. Person kicks to Knight. Plenty of space. Misses off the left iron.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
Baseline J on the way. Nice D from Person. The Cavaliers trail by 9. And the rejection by Morning. From about 19 feet. Jump shot is good. Mashburn's got 16 points. Timeout called Cleveland.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wounds.
And Miami making a change here. And they've had a tough time, Clark, scoring in the half court.
Yeah, transition buckets have really saved them, really. You know, when you look at it, that's been their remedy.
Yeah, I agree. They've got to rely on their defense because of that. If they can play deep and force a long shot or a turnover, then they can get out and transition. That may be the only way they're going to score enough points to win here.
There's the pass to Bowen. Bryant with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make, but when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
Kemp kicks to Boykins. Bryant with a screen on Hardaway. Back to Kemp. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Now that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
The Heat making a switch here. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
And Cleveland making a change here. The Heat leading by 9. And here is Hardaway. 11 points in the game. Pass to Walters. Here's Weatherspoon. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And they're getting the ball inside, which is what I like. High percentage shots down on the block and in the paint area.
And Miami making a change here. And so he makes both from the line. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Here is Boykins. They set the screen. He kicks it to Henderson. Clock at 6. Shot is blocked.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Boykins dishes to Kemp. He feeds it to Henderson. Fades and shoots and misses it off the right side of the rim.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
A 3-ball. The shot's good from Walters. ABC's got 8 points.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Now Boykins. Back to Kemp. Backing him down. Doubled by Walters. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Henderson. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's ABC. Henderson defending. He dishes it to Hardaway. Passes it to Walters. The 3. The shot is off.
Great looking board there, just like you coach it. Establishing position and then boxing out.
Henderson kicks to Boykins. Now the feed to Kemp. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. To Clerk. He's covered by Brown. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Person. Shot to end this cold run. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dishes it to Buford. Fires from the corner. Shot's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Murray, good.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
The Heat leading by 14. Here's ABC. 8 points for him. From downtown, no luck. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. The Heat shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Hardaway passes to Buford. Back to Hardaway. Leonard. He's covered by Person. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. It's rebounded by Murray. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Here's Knight. It's blocked. And here they come. Here's Leonard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Knight with it. And the pass to Murray. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
The Heat making a switch here. Kemp's checked in. That's good for Murray. Now here's Marley.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
And Miami making a change here. They get a hand on it. The dish tonight. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Marley. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Hardaway dishes to Marley. In transition, here come the Cavaliers.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yes, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Six to shoot. Mashburn. He's covered by Murray. Mashburn. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Knight's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And it's blocked by Marley. But they recover it. Person kicks to Knight. Person the pass to Knight. Right side Kemp. Another shot. That's good. The assist that time from Knight.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this thing around. He's got to take charge. He's got to be aggressive and really look to push here offensively.
Marley against Person. And here's Marley. Feeds to Hardaway. Charity stripe shot. And the shot is long. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Person the pass tonight. Kicks it to Kemp. Backing down. He drains the turnaround jump shot. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Oh, man, they needed a run to get back into this game, and they got it.
And a good one, defensively and offensively. It's been a terrific stretch for him.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his team's play over the course of this run. And, thus the timeout. You got to talk things over, try to get back into the game.
Something has to change for them as they haven't looked good at all during this run. So the timeout is appropriate here.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Heat's coach going over their game plan during that break. He wants them to pick it up and really go for it right now, saying, no time like the present, gentlemen. Embrace it. Embrace the spotlight, and let's make it happen. Kevin, let's see what they can do.
Shot clock at 6. Outside Hardaway. They need this one. That's good. And the Heat lead by 9. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now Boykins. He passes to Murray. All sorts of time. The rebound by Marley.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Pass to Boykins. Passes to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's to Clark. From the top of the key, he buries it. The Heat leading by 7. Here's Marley. He kicks it to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mashburn. No luck. And Cleveland the other way now.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
He feeds it to Boykins. Lots of room. Yep, right through the net.
And they're making this a game here, putting together a nice run.
Making it a game. How about anybody's game? I mean, they've caught fire, and it's a toss-up right now, guys.
Mashburn. He's covered by Murray. Here's Mashburn. The baseline jumper goes down.
Now this lead really dwindling now, and this is getting interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting, guys. I mean, a few quick shots and some defensive stops, and this game is tight again.
Now Boykins. Now the pass to Murray. He dishes it to Hardaway. Mashburn. He's covered by Murray. Goes up with a strike. Here is Boykins. .146 left to play here in the fourth. Doubled by Marley. Pass to Person. Takes it into the 10th of the knee and completes the layup.
Things are really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Not sure where it was before, but better late than never.
The Heat leading by 5. Hardaway dishes to Marley. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Outside Hardaway. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Weatherspoon. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
That's one he knows he should have made.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. ABC's checked in for Marley. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They trail by 5. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. On the inbound, blocked, and they get it back. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3. 59 seconds left in the fourth. Hardaway with it. Six on the shot clock. Here's Mashburn. It's good from long range.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
Yeah, zero tolerance for mistakes here.
Person with the bucket.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so too. Knight against Hardaway. Here's Mashburn. It falls.
And they're getting that lead way up there now. I mean, it should be a stroll to the final whistle from here.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'd be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're losing by 5. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And this one is far from over. If they can get a quick score here and then a fast foul as well.
Tell you what, free throws become tougher with the game on the line, so a few missed ones here, and they could get right back in it.
Knight passes to Person from deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. And so they foul intentionally. Here's ABC, and so it's Miami winning this one. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA on 2K Sports. Now our Jordan player of the game.